Okay, so let's go ahead and finish up our pan sculpt here and add all of our final detail. I'm just continually add a little bit more variation to the wrinkles on the model here. So far, it's looking pretty good, and I'm trying to smooth out some of those faceted polygons and just continually sculpting on the folds and on the wrinkles to get it to look the way that I want it to look. Just sculpt under the pockets here so that it's basically looking like it's sitting on top of the model. A lot of this is, try this, and if this doesn't work, then go ahead and try that. I'm basically just using the standard brush and the smooth brush now. We're basically, just, making a template for our retopology. But, you want to make sure that we're going to try to capture enough detail in the normal map so that it looks good. And you don't really want those, those faceted polygons in your normal map. So I'm continually looking, real close at it and trying to get real close, and if it has faceted polygons, I'll just go ahead and try and smooth those away. I'm still just, sculpting on the inside of the folds here so that it adds a little bit more depth. You don't only want to push folds out, but you want to, basically suck folds into or sculpt on the insides of the folds so that you're, getting more depth. And I'm constantly just, rotating the model and looking at this or that and just trying to add a little bit more detail here and there. Just continually, adjust folds and sculpt here, sculpt there, and just go from here. Just basically trying, what works and what I think looks good, or what I think is going to work well in the end. And you can see, I'm just constantly just, trying this and trying that. I can't really explain, exactly what I'm doing. I'm just basically just using the standard brush and the smooth brush to adjust as I go along and try and make it look okay. It's just because sculpting should be fun. It shouldn't be real structured. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and add the seams to the to the jeans here, and I'm just masking out by holding down control, and it's still too big, so I'm just continually adjusting the size and trying to see what's going to work here. And then I'll use the inflate brush in a real low intensity and on freehand to go ahead and basically pull that out, as you can see. I mean, you can do that with alphas too, but I find it easier just to, say mask it out, since we're going to be retopologizing it anyway. I'll go ahead and make the fly here for the pants. Just, it may take a few times to draw in that shape correctly. It does take a steady hand, that's for sure. And there you go. You can see I drawed that one up pretty good, and I'll just hold down control and left click and invert the mask. Let's go ahead and inflate it. You'll basically see there's the fly of the pants. I mean, it needs a little bit more detail, but for right now, I mean, that's okay. Basically, I mean, there you can see our sculpt, and everything looked good to me. And then we'll just adjust as we need here and adjust as we need there. Turn on the pinch brush here and tweak the edges here a little bit. You can see it doesn't take a whole lot of work to basically produce a nice sculpt. I'm using the clay brush there to adjust the edges a little bit. And use the Damien standard brush here to sculpt on the inside part of the fly to try and add a little bit more detail to it. Just using the pinch brush to basically harden that edge up a little bit. And I gotta adjust here for the back pockets, and I can do this simply by using the move brush or the standard brush on a very, very low intensity. And there you go. There is our sculpt. And then the next part of this tutorial, we'll go ahead and retopologize our model.